na ano ako ngayon meron akong I have a curse and I'm covering on Saturday as well. So delikado. Chavez, the Hesse, and the foul on Naive.
Wow, this guy has really made a lot of difference here in the second half para sa Pasay in that third quarter, giving problems to both Philip Manalang and Keanu Caballero, getting them some baskets going downhill. He may have missed some free throws in the fourth, but wow, that game-tying basket just in the nick of time with 2/10 of a second remaining, actually, or 1/10 of a second to force overtime. Crazy para kay J.R. Chavez.
And Pasay has regained the lead. They've been going to him here.
Free throws have not been very good for both teams in this game. We saw Eric Camson miss 4 straight free throws. Rizal as a team is 8 out of 17. That's just 47%. Pasay is now 13 out of 21.
75 to 73. Camson. Jumper. No. Rebound ni Chavez. And Eric Camson really trying to make up for those 4 misses sa dulo ng ating regulation. Mintis ang kanyang unang jumper. Chavez now will fire a 3. JR Mintis. Rebound. Nakuha ni Philip Manalang. Philip to Naive. Alday will shoot. Yes! Alwin Alday.
He has been picking his spots, but again, kudos to his teammates for giving it to him at the right moment.
Tabi, the pass to Sanko. Oh, they were lucky. The Voyagers there.
That could have been another run out para sa Rizal to try and build on that shot by Alwin Alday.
76 to 75. Cyrus Tabi. They go to Sanko. 5 seconds. Sanko, the bounce pass. Coronel. That's a tough shot. AJ loses it. Jopet Soriano is fouled by Eric Camson.
And Rizal continuously protesting about that non-call on the offensive foul that they wanted called. They were arguing that there should have been an offensive foul called on AJ Coronel on that first shot attempt for Pasay, but now Soriano is at the line after he was fouled by Eric Camson.
3:40 to go. 14 of 22 at the line. The Voyagers make that 15 of 23. 11 points now para kay Jopet Soriano, and he is the 4th player in double figures for the Voyagers. Pasible goes to Camson against Sanko. A step back, a fade away. He continues to miss Eric Camson. Chavez to Coronel. Tabi will drive and pulls up at the free throw line. No. And J.R. Chavez.
Magical shot right there by Chavez. Kahit di pumasok yun, that would have been 2 points para sa kanya because John Pasible held on to the net.
He's been incredible here in this last few minutes. Ito si J.R. Chavez. Now a 3-point lead para dito sa Voyagers. J.R. Chavez wants the ball here.
That certainly wasn't a good shot by Philip Manalang.
Tabi against Naive. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Soriano able to draw the foul on Pasible.
Yeah, Pasible put down his hand just as Soriano was rising up for the shot.
Looking the more steady team here. Itong Rizal Central Mall Gold, the Pasay Voyagers, really.
And that's why Coach Ralph Rivera making a change here putting in Samboy De Leon, Cano Caballero, and Marco Balagtas, possibly for the final 2 minutes of this game.
Soriano again with the free throw. $80-76, 2:24 remaining. In overtime, perfect at the line, Jopet Soriano. 5 for 5. Hindi siya kasama doon sa struggles ng Pasay sa free throw line.
Yeah, the only guy who's been shooting perfect from the free throw line tonight for Pasay.
Alday. Salenga is there. He'll squeeze in. Alwin Alday.
And that's going to be 2 shots para kay Alwin Alday. Yeah, we haven't seen Mike Cañete here in these crucial moments for Rizal.
No. Alwin at the line. Ooh. Short on the first.
And there seems to be no sign of Coach Ralph trying to block Cañete from the bench. He's their top scorer tonight with 17 points.
Alday is his next best scorer with 15. Naive has 11. Kabila naman, J.R. Chavez with 14. Soriano has 13. And Sako has 13. 81-77. Soriano leaking out. Recover siya Pasible. And then Pasay will try to come up with a play here. Final 2 minutes of this ball game. Chavez against Caballero. Sanko travel. Apat ang lamang ng Voyagers. Minute and 53 remaining. 15 turnovers for Rizal, only 8 for Pasay. Alwin Alday gets it to Apasible. Apasible spins. Caballero has it. De Leon inside. And the foul on, I think that's going to be on Sanko.
Yeah, definitely a bump on Sanko as De Leon was rising up for the shot. That's going to be it for Sanko in this game. Naunahan niya pa si Christian Fajarito to leave. And these are crucial free throws again for Rizal, and this time it's Samboy De Leon.
De Leon misses everything.
Oh, the pressure really getting to the Golden Coolers here in overtime.
Even Commissioner Kenneth Dolemdes could not believe it.
I mean, they have the right to react that way. Both of them really very excellent free throw shooters during their time.
81-77. Ooh, yes. Sigh of relief. 81-78.
Definitely not out yet are the Golden Coolers in this game, but they need a stop here.
Tabi makes his move. 9 points for Cyrus. Salenga out to Tabi. De Leon right in front of him. Tabi will drive, blocked by De Leon. Big play by Samboy. Balagtas fires a 3 for the tie, no good. Chavez with a rebound. Balagtas comes up with a steal and a foul on Fajarito, and that's it for Christian Fajarito. He's fouled out. Coach Marlon.
He's on all fours. on that Pasay sideline. He's just lost two of his most important big man in Sanko and Crystal Pajarito. Now he brings back AJ Coronel. But despite that, Pasay continues to hold on to this lead.
You know why this game is so nice, Javi? It's really an epitome of a team game. No player is dominating. Just everyone just playing their roles, and then see who's the most effective at their roles.
Mismo, tama ka dyan. And it's also been a highly engaging chess battle between the two coaches, really matching wits in this game.
Balagtas 1 for 2 on that one.
Free throws in the fourth quarter and in overtime for Rizal will haunt them in this game if they lose this.
Salenga, they're up by 2. They give the ball to Chavez against Caballero. JR drives, got one more step, rebound, Apacible. Caballero has it. 7-second differential, game clock and shot clock. De Leon wants the ball in his hands. They go to Balagtas inside the paint, and we're tied again. Marco Balagtas.
Oh my goodness. Boy, he really wanted it. He wanted it. He was asking for it. Initially, he had a mismatch with Chavez on him, but then Coronel had the opportunity to switch back, and here getting it with a nice catch on one hand and then making that difficult shot over the outstretched arm of AJ Coronel. Wow.
What a play right there for Rizal to tie this game with 19 seconds remaining. Let's go to Coach Marlon here.
Hey, Masket! Hindi. Ano tayo? Sige, Jopet, out. Brian tayo, Brian. Brian! Okay, so tignan nyo ha. Okay, so ang action lang natin, pare. Importante malocate natin si Cyrus or si Chavez. Nakuha. Ngayon, ang mangyayari, pagpunta natin dito, walang mangyayari, AJ. Basket, Jay! Nakuha. Ngayon, Jay. Pag nakuha, wag. Papadaanin natin si Jasper, pero ang release natin kay Chavez. Ngayon, ang screener natin ha, si AJ. Brian out. Pare, pag nadalawa tayo, ibig sabihin may nakuha.
I love it. I love how clear Coach Marlon is on that timeout.
Yeah, and inserting Brian Hilario in for this crucial play with 19.7 seconds remaining. This sits Jopet Soriano down. Hilario has not seen action the entire game.
I was about to ask.
He has not played a single second.
You go for Chavez, you go for Tabi. They want to inbound all the way doon sa kabila to para maubos ang oras dito. But they're having trouble. AJ Coronel, siya magdadala ng bola dito. Coronel sees a gap. AJ too strong. Rizal with a chance to win this. Manalang to Samboy. 3 seconds remaining. Samboy will fire. No! And we need 5 more minutes.
Second overtime tonight. Third overtime for you, Mr. Tupas.
Oh my. Ridiculous.
Where have you been over the weekend? And we've had to experience this, but certainly this is just, a fitting scenario between these two teams who have really fought very hard in this game.
81 all it finished after that miss from Samboy De Leon. We need 5 more minutes of action. We'll have first crack at it in the second overtime. Marco Balagtas who tied the game.
Boy, am I so lucky to be sharing coverage duties with you tonight.
Please. 81 all. Tabi against Balagtas. Tabi trying to come alive here. And that was a badly needed basket para kay Cyrus Tabi. And Pasay is ahead again, 83-81.
That's his first basket since the third quarter, I believe.
Look at the hustle play from Jasper Salenga, still down on the floor. Collided with Keanu Caballero. And both players just going for that basketball.
It looks like he got hit on the chin. But strongly stands up and says, I'm okay.
He really anticipated this handoff.
Boom, there you go.
And then won that loose ball battle.
That was an elbow to the side of his face. But Salenga staying in the game is a very important piece here for Coach Marlon Martin, especially here in moments like this.
Cyrus Tabi. Binigay kay Reverente. Fakes the handoff. Now Reverente goes up against Apacible. Labas kay Tabi. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Chavez for 3. Gets it to go. What a big shot. Galing kay J.R. Chavez. You know what, Javi? When they picked him up during the offseason, I feel like he's going to win them one game. At least a game.
This is it. This should be it. This might be it.
Camson drives. He'll go back to the free throw line.
Chavez only had 2 points in the first half, Sidelf, which means 12 of his 14 points have come in the second half and in overtime.
Well, you can hear it from the crowd here. Eric Camson is at the free throw line.
Ooh.
And
still a miss. That's 5 straight misses at the free throw line for Eric Camson, who is averaging 72.3% this season from the charity stripe.
He just needs one to go in. Okay. He's back on track. Hopefully.
Yeah, still a lot of time here in this game.
That's an offensive foul on Don Reverente.
And now a chance for Rizal to cut this lead further. But even with 2 minutes already gone by here in the second overtime, still no signs of Michael Cañete coming back into the game for Rizal.
Yeah. Actually very surprised here that hindi na siya binabalik. Camson. The turnaround, the drop, Apacible for 2. 2-point game.
Unselfish play, but what a nice find para kay Eric Camson to see Apacible wide open underneath.
You know what, Javi? Honestly, these two overtime, the second overtime here, as Salenga misses on the 3, rebound nakuha ni Camson. I think this is just really a huge marker of where these two teams are at this point of the season. They're actually playing at a high level.
They are. They are showing playoff level type basketball sa laro na to. The resolve that they showed. And talking about resolve, this guy definitely showing it on that shot. These previous 2 plays belonging to Eric Camson.
The drop off to Apacible and then the 3-ball. Tabi goes to Soriano, blocked by Apacible.
Ooh, I thought Apacible got all ball.
They have a challenge still though.
Yeah, they have one more. That's going to be Apacible's 4th. So, Coach Ralph Rivera with a decision to make here. I think they're going to let it go.
Look at this pass galing kay Tabi.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tatamaan naman yun.
Caught him on the wrist. Good call.
Now, Pasay short-handed here in the extra session. Nasa Na-foul out na to si Fajarito. Na-foul out na rin si Mark Sanco, two of their big men. Jopet Soriano, first miss of the ball game for him.
Yeah, he has been perfect. The only Pasay Voyager who's been perfect from the free throw line the night before that.
Ooh, 0 for 2. What a time for Jopet to miss.
5 out of 5 prior to that.
Napasible against Coronel. Oh, masyado malakas sa pasa. Buti na lang nakarecover si Kiano Caballero. Kiano from way downtown. Manalang keeps it alive. And it ends up with Jasper Salenga. 4 on 2 here for Pasay. Salenga. Big time move galing kay Jasper Salenga.
Showing us that he really is going to be a staple of the big time here in this league. Sets up that spin move with that crossover to the left and just using his body para maitabi yung depensa doon.
Got away with a little bit of a push on Alvin Alday as well. But he will not be denied. Such a determined move galing kay Jasper Salenga. He's got 15 in the game.
Oh, he too hasn't missed from the free throw line in this game. So he's the only Voyager right now for sure.
Hirap pa rin paghiwalayin itong dalawang kupunan natin.
Oh yeah.
Manalang from the corner, a 3, no, rebound.
That's Rizal ball, yep. They can review it. We are under 2 minutes, so definitely a reviewable call.
I need me some coffee, Abby.
Well, good thing we're not gonna really travel a long way back to our homes.
Oh no, you're saying I'm all the way.
I mean, not as far as Nueva Ecija, right?
Of course. Ano yun might be a they're thinking about it here.
Yeah, it's actually taking them a while.
They're still checking. Baka bola pa ng Pasay.
Could be. And this is going to be very important for Rizal because they're down 2 right now with 1 minute and 39 remaining. This could give them another crack at tying things up or maybe even take the lead with a 3.
It's Pasay basketball.
Another good ball goes to Pasay Voyagers.
Yeah, and that's after a thorough review. Wala na sila magagawa dyan.
To 87, 1 minute and 39 remaining.
And they're showing it right now on the screen.
And last touch.
Tough call, actually.
Really tough
call
call
to make. And this game has been so tight. It's featured 12 deadlocks and 21 lead changes. Wow. That's a lot.
Minute and a half remaining in the second overtime. Cyrus Tabi. Thompson is there. Salenga. 6 seconds to work with for Jasper. Wants to test the defense of Alday. Salenga, the drop! And the finish galing kay Jopet Soriano.
Almost the same move, almost the same drive, but this time he passes it off to Soriano, who was waiting as he relocated to the left side of the basket. Wow. See here, Salenga again one-on-one against Alday, and then Balagtas comes over to help. You had Soriano wheeling to that left side of the basket. Hindi na masyado nakasunod doon si Eric Campson to prevent that shot.
Alday makes the first free throw. 17 points in the ball game. And Mike Cañete has not seen action in overtime.
Yeah, both overtimes. You would think that you'd need one of your top big men there in the game.
The top leading scorer before Alvin Alday.
Especially.
2 for 2 for Alwin. They make an adjustment here. Alwin comes out. Pinasok na si Neil Tolentino to defend. Ito si Jasper Salenga. AJ Coronel. Chavez against Caballero. A lot of time left on the shot clock here for J.R. Chavez. It's down to 10 now. Chavez drives. The drop. Coronel. They've been having a hard time staying in front of these Pasay guards. Itong Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. And it has created a lot of problems and a lot of opportunities for the Voyagers on the other hand.
Yeah, particularly ito si J.R. Chavez. But what a screen set by Jopit Soriano. Phenomenal pick set there to free up Chavez with that lane going to the hoop. And then AJ Coronel making himself available for that pass. That has been the problem for Rizal here in the second overtime. Those drives to the basket, the defense breaks down, and then there's a guy available for the drop pass. The helper, walang nagagawa.
To 89, the Golden Coolers now down by 4, 46.5 seconds remaining. Balagtas, Camson, Manalang, Alday, and Caballero ang 5 para sa Rizal. Tabi, Galiano, Jopet Soriano, AJ Coronel, and Salenga para sa Rizal. Manalang not pulling the trigger on the inbound there. Now it's with Camson. Camson straight away. No, Balagtas.
Yeah, that's last touch on AJ Coronel. What a tough shot again by Eric Camson. I feel like he's forced a lot of his shots here in extra period just to try to atone for those missed free throws. But he's made some big plays earlier.
That's on AJ.
Yeah.
It's on AJ.
He's going to stay with Rizal.
37 seconds remaining here in the second overtime. Bola ng Rizal.
Rizal has shown that it could come back even from a 4-point deficit with just right about this kind of time remaining on the clock. So let's see how things pan out for them here.
Camson nearly lost it, and he lost it. Tabi to Salenga. Jasper has time. Had to give up the foul. Alvin Alday.
That was the wise thing to do, to get more time off the game clock rather than extending the lead and giving Rizal another chance to get back and maybe make a basket themselves. Now they get some time off the game clock and then free throws now to extend the lead to 6.
Jasper Salenga. Another unbelievable performance here from the Voyagers. You think they're only good at home? They're also good on the road.
They're showing us that even with their 2 main big men already out of this game, the guards have really stepped up to the plate.
Alday has it. He'll launch the 3. It's short. And that should be it.
And it's really still going to be a big question as to why Michael Cañete wasn't fielded in extra period. I'd really love to know why.
He's now, I see Mike Cañete here, right behind Coach Ralph Rivera from my angle behind the A-board. And he's downcast.
Yeah, and he's drowned himself in his towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the efforts he's made in this game, I'm sure it's very sad for him that it ended up this way, especially on his birthday. I mean, that's very frustrating, right?
Yeah. Such a heart-wrenching defeat here for Rizal. It's not the end of the world, but with the way that this ball game has actually, panned out, because they had their chances.
Multiple chances.
Yun lang talaga yun eh. It's, you can chalk this one as a loss, but the manner that you lost, it's gonna be, a bitter pill to swallow.
And these are the things that they really are going to look back on. One of the things they're going to look back on from this game, it's their free throw shooting. Because multiple times they had a chance to end the game, particularly those 4 missed free throws by Eric Camson. They could have had it in the bag already and prevented overtime, but they allowed Pasay the chance to get back in the game via J.R. Chavez, and it's just really been that way. Rizal not taking advantage of the opportunities that have been presenting themselves to them in extra period and in the fourth quarter.
No, that's an extra motion on Eric Camson, from Eric Camson.
Just a lot of frustration already galing sa kanya sa laro na to. It hasn't been an easy time for him, particularly in extra period.
Now, there could be further punishment here. Could be an upgrade. Could be an unsportsmanlike foul on Eric Camson.
And that's highly unfortunate,
Yes.
considering that the outcome of the game has already been decided.
Upon review, it was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 13, Eric Camson, for excessive hard contact.
And sometimes you have to. I think this Rizal team will only go to wherever Eric Camson takes them. And I think tonight, nangyari nga yun.
Eric Camson has committed to unsportsmanlike fouls.
It's a couple of unsportsmanlike
Eric
fouls for
Camson
him.
is out of the playing court.
That's why he's hitting the showers early. No, it's not early.
5 seconds early.
Yeah, 5 seconds early. At least nauna siya doon.
Just a really very unfortunate ending for the Rizal Golden Coolers. And I think from that statement that you said, Sadaf, that Eric Camson, that Rizal goes where Eric Camson takes them. They really were a victim of that tonight.
Yeah.
Because those missed free throws, some questionable decisions as well on his shot selection in extra period.
I thought the first unsportsmanlike foul on him should not have been called as well.
Yeah.
Let me make myself clear. So,
but this second one, of course, this is something that you don't want happening, especially with the outcome of the game already decided. You understand that there's frustration with the way this game has turned out for you, but it's definitely not an excuse for you to make actions like that.
96-89 ang ating score. Pasay on their way to a victory. Alday with the steal, and Tolentino will fire. That will do it.